You guys! We are so fucking back. Oh my fucking god! I didn't expect Aniplex to throw a last trailer to our faces at all, but here we are! This is so unplanned and out of the blue, so I might miss a lot of things, but you know what? I'm gonna wing it. For the Madoka fans, let's get into it! For those who don't know, this last trailer was released on June 28th. Practically 3 days ago, since I'm recording this on July 1st. And holy shit, there's so much to unpack! We first get hit with a cloak covering something on the roof of Mitakihara Middle School, which we see a bit later is a telephone. I still need to know what's with all these phones around. There's definitely some kind of symbolism I can't identify yet. We also hear Mami and Kyoko talk about Madoka, who I keep forgetting is a transfer student now, and how Kyoko seems curious or bothered by her, since Sayaka spends so much time with her and Hitomi, as the December trailer pointed out. And Kyoko does point out here that Madoka seems to be Sayaka's childhood friend as she recalls. My Japanese might be limited to only hearing and not reading or writing, but I can at least understand some things. We see later Nagisa and Mami surrounded by balloons floating up. This reminds me of this scene from Rebellion where Homura talks to Kyoko about something being off. I wonder if both scenes will have a connection between them. We can finally see the full appearance of that unknown magical girl. And I can't help but wonder why she looks so familiar in outfit to Homura with some details taken from Mami's. The bow she wields looks similar to Homura's, but it's smaller. And those are definitely Homura's old glasses. But the thing that grinds my gears the most is, what is Kyubey doing with those a few seconds later? There's no fucking way Kyubey is now shapeshifting into a girl. Right? I do have a little theory of who she might be. Since her outfit is very similar to Homura's previous design, I think she might be a magical girl from Tokyo. Remember, Homura transferred to Mitakihara from a Christian school in Tokyo, so maybe she's one of those girls. Or there is a possibility she's someone who's been filling up the space Homura left after she rewrote the universe. But Mami's words during that scene are unsettling to me. A girl who's not a magical girl transforming and fighting raids. No matter how you look at it, that's abnormal. I gotta say, I don't know if she's referring to that girl or even Choga and Selma, but I fucking agree, that is not normal at all! The gigantic library with the statue is also shown here again. I tried to translate the name of it, but the result doesn't enlighten me too much. That is until I see this line. The place where all witches begin. Now that's interesting. In one of the past trailers, a book was shown flipping its pages and, if I recall correctly, we could see Zenobia in there. So this place could be some sort of witch archive, or maybe even the place where all the despair of the magical girls go before they turn into witches, since Marukami is being contained. All the calamities Walpurgisnacht caused in the past are shown, and also Choka and Selma finally make an appearance. Their speech suggests they might be talking to Madoka, revealing her the concept of the law of cycles, how it was the only thing that saved them from despair, and how she is the goddess that takes them away. This frame could mean that memory and power is trying to break free after the revelation. And next thing we know, we see Devil Homura getting her fucking wing chopped off! It either got chopped by both Selma and Choka, since it looks like it was cut on 2 different places. But it could also be a side effect of Madoka regaining her memories and, in consequence, they showed us how Devil Homura's power weakened in a brutal way. As they stated, these two definitely won't forgive Homura. I found something interesting when I translated the frame where Walpurgisnacht is mentioned. It says, a symbol of the rotating fool. And what does Homura do right after getting her wing chopped? Get upside down. She rotates! Hello foreshadowing, my old friend. The frame also says, a collection of people nobody knows. So maybe I was in the right when I said Choka and Selma were part of Walpurgisnacht. Maybe even the other magical girl, since I couldn't find a Solgen in any of the 3. There's scenes where Mami and the others are fighting what looks like familiars, so it's possible the witches from that archive are breaking free. And no Madoka Magica trailer is complete without the chef tilt. Also, Is that the statue moving? What the fuck is this thing? There's a scene where multiple seals are covering walls and floor, and in 2 occasions we can briefly spot 2 words: regress, imbecile. Now I feel like these have a connection with the Dame Venus mirror Homura had on the side Homura trailer. These, alongside the Claradolls throwing tomatoes at Devil Homura in rebellion, could all be pointed at Homura's own self-loathing. Regress imbecile refers to her previous ability to go back in time, and Dame Venus is a reference to Ume Aoki's own production notes, in which Homura was referred to as a silent beauty. The scene of the streets catching on fire is very similar to what happened in Rebellion when the balance of the labyrinth inside Homura's soul gem started to crack the moment she realized the witch was her. With Madoka remembering she's a goddess, the balance of Homura's rewritten wall might be cracking as well, going through the same thing. And we finally see Madokami too, and it doesn't seem like anything has changed with her design at first glance. Boy, I sure want to see a more detailed picture of her because I need to know if the design was tweaked in a subtle way. These next shots are interesting because they might be referencing either Homura's own background or the unknown magical girls. The bell and the symbols she holds to pray are things that might have a bigger meaning, but I can't actually say for sure what. And the scene with the hands also bothers me a little. Whose hands are these? Devil Homura and Madoka? Or someone else entirely? The shocking thing, however, is this. We see Madoka's hands holding someone else's, but she's in her old costume. Maybe these are Homura's old memories? Or did Madoka revert to her old costume when regaining her memories? But the thing is, we can see Sayaka's left eye completely normal again! She probably got free from her curse by Madokami. That's why we see those pink reflections in Sayaka's eye. But now I wonder what's gonna happen to her since she was a part of the Laurel Cycles alongside Nagisa. There's definitely a good few scenes that point to the direction of Homura's memories. Madoka defeating Isabel, and also her Pluvia Magica while fighting Walpurgisnacht. But it could also mean 2 things. Either the war is rewriting back to how things were supposed to be, or the whole story is repeating itself of these cases. There's 2 more frames I translated while they were mixed with Devil Homura making a prayer, the girl I wanted, and the me she wished for. These are definitely referencing Madoka and Homura, but sadly, they're a little more cryptic for me to fully grasp. But if you have an idea what this could mean, let me know in the comments. Let's brainstorm together. That was all for today, my cosmic chicken nuggets. I'm so excited to finally watch this movie. I can barely wait. As always, leave a like if you like this video, drop a sub if you want to see more of my other content, leave a comment with your own thoughts and theories about this trailer, and stay tuned for the Holy Quintet design analysis I'll be dropping sometime in the future. I'm currently working on it. I'll see you on the next one, and until then, bye-bye!